Hey guys, it's Luna here, and today I want to go over just a few things regarding the channel, plus a lot of you want to know what is the best sensitivity settings for the game and how all that stuff works. So I will give you what I think is best based on my own experiences and having feedback from a couple of top 250 players as well who use similar settings. Finally guys, some news on the next update for the game as well. Before we go into it though, this is a channel update video for the most part, and the past 4 days or so I've been uploading clips you guys sent me, and while it was a lot of fun to look through them and make the videos for them, the interest is not really there, which is fine. I tried it, we'll just move on from them. So starting Monday, I'm going back to my original theme of my channel, helpful and useful official news and updates for games. I already cover every patch and update for PUBG, although there are not that many. I make 2 weekly discussion vids as well. I'm going to try to make some more tips and top 5 videos of the game, which will be focused on useful stuff. However, on top of that, I'm going to start covering other games as well. I know some of you want to see only PUBG, but there simply isn't enough content. I see other channels like mine with the same issue for PUBG. It's a great game, it's one of the most fun games I've played in a long time, but it just doesn't have a lot of content to cover, and to stick to this game only, I would only be uploading 2 or 3 videos per week instead of like 2 videos, which is what I enjoy doing. I like working, I like making and uploading videos. I work 6 or 7 days a week for 6 or 7 hours a day, and that's what I'm going to continue to do even if I have to play other games to do so, because I enjoy it. So I expect a lot more stuff on patch notes, DLCs, etc. on other games, FPS games mostly, and some news on upcoming games as well I'm going to play. Not necessarily make loads of videos on them, like Red Dead Redemption for example, but I think if I'm going to play a game I might as well make some videos for it. PUBG, I'm going to try to make some more useful videos, tips and stuff like that, as it will be the main focus of the channel for the next year, for the next 2 years. I want to at least have 4 videos per week and say 5 if there are 2 updates. So guys, that's what I'm going to be doing from now on. PUBG every day when I wake up, upload the video, and then move on to other games and see what useful stuff there is for them. One game will be Battlefield 1. I've got quite a few popular videos for the game already, and it's one of my favorite ever games, so I will definitely be covering that, as the new one will be coming out later this year, and I'm looking forward to it. So let me know what you think about that. There won't be less PUBG videos, there will just be more of other types of videos. So guys, on to other stuff. First, the next official update. We didn't have any this week, which was frustrating. We had one last Saturday, but some good news is on the horizon. In a post on Reddit, someone posted asking about the next update, and Xbox Nico, the executive producer at Xbox, replied with this comment. He says, "We will have more to share early next week." So I guess that means Tuesday or Monday will most likely be the time that we see that. And yep, military base has been an area of focus. So if you guys didn't know, there are a lot of issues right now at the military base, including bugs and glitches, allowing people to cheat, like glitch through walls and stuff like that. But it's good news, we will at least have one new weekly update next week to go over, and hopefully it's more than just some bug fixes. Playing Battlegrounds for many people is still such a difficult thing to do because they simply cannot get any kills, or not that many. But the sensitivity settings can make a huge difference, and getting them down to the right settings is a difficult task. I cannot tell you exactly what settings to use, as everyone's playstyle is different, but I find these settings to be pretty solid. I've also talked to a couple of players who are in the top 250 who use similar settings to these as well, so if you are having issues, I guess this is a good place to start. Basically, the settings that you should be using for your sensitivity are the default settings. That's right, for most, not all, you should keep them at 5. General, targeting and scoping, plus vehicles as well, should all be set at 5 for your sensitivity. It gives you a good balance of targeting when close and mid ranges. So if you're using a shotgun, or if you're killing someone with your M14A with say a red dot sight, or you're using a 2x scope at mid range, you should be able to do any of these fairly easily with these settings. For longer ranges, you will of course need to be lower than 5. Slight movements of the analog stick is all you need, so having it set to 5 is quite difficult. I have mine set to 4, you can even go to 3 or 2 at longer distances. Personally, I currently have all of mine set to 4. That leaves us with 2 final settings, dead zone and aim acceleration. Dead zone is how much you have to move your analog thumbstick from neutral, as in you're not touching it, until the game registers input when you do move your thumbstick. And the lower the dead zone, the faster your controller will start to register that input. Basically, your controller at lower dead zone is more sensitive, but in a 1v1 situation, for example, a lower sensitivity, assuming you can hit your target, is always better than a slower one, because you'll be able to aim and hit your target quicker. Now, the actual number for what the best dead zone is debatable. You want to have it low, you want to register movement as soon as you touch your thumbstick. But having it set to 0 like a lot of players do, I find to be a bit too jerky in its movements. It's, I think, better to have it set to 10, so there's not that initial jerk from 0 to full speed movement, especially when you have the next setting, aim acceleration, set to 0, which all of us should have. Aim acceleration is how long it takes your aim to get to full speed, so the longer you hold your thumbstick in one direction, your aim will speed up over a period until it reaches full speed. If set to 0, it will have no delay, or almost no delay, and will be full speed as soon as you move your thumbstick. Again, you want to have this to 0, no delay, in reaching full speed movement. So that's a basic overview of dead zone and aim acceleration. I didn't go into very much detail there because there are already plenty of things about that on YouTube if you're interested that go into the mechanics of them all and the pros and cons for having high or low settings. But guys, these are my recommended controls for getting started. They work well for me. Players who are much better than me have also recommended them. I think they will give you the best balance for close to mid ranges, and once you start to improve and get more kills, you can always tweak them to more your playstyle, but I think this one fits my playstyle pretty well, so I'm keeping them as they are, but it's definitely a good starting point if you're having issues with getting kills. So try them for a few days at least, set them to these and just see what happens, and remember the best way to test them is to just start games and go straight to a high risk area. Keep these settings and just drop say into Pachinki for example, just play 10 games in a row and see if you can get more kills than normal with these settings. Well guys, that is it for this video, just a quick channel update, news on the next PUBG update which will be early next week, and the controls I currently use as some of you were asking as you were having problems with getting kills. Of course PUBG is a very difficult game, and those are just what I recommend. I won't claim to be the best person in the world at the game, but I've still had plenty of chicken dinners, so I guess that's all that matters. So if you're having problems getting kills, then you can try these out. Anyway, as always, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Be sure to leave a like below guys, the support's greatly appreciated on the channel, so that would be really awesome. Subscribe if you're new around for similar videos to this one, and I will catch you guys next time with a brand new video.